name is JJ Willis, and I am one of the first unit co-directors for Neon.
My name is Lucas Booth, and I'm the other first unit co-director.
Some challenges we're facing this week are this perception of how much time we have or how little time we have. We start shooting tomorrow, and so there are a lot of things left to get done, but everybody is trucking along and making really good progress. I think that we're in a much better spot than people are letting themselves feel, because everybody gets nervous and wants to make sure everything looks as good as it can, and people are very, very critical of themselves, but everyone is doing a wonderful, wonderful job, and I think that we're in a great spot for where we're at right now.
I agree. I feel like the main problem we're facing right now is just looking at the production on a grand scale rather than piece by piece. It's a lot more bearable when we think about just the scene we're going to be doing tomorrow.
I've never worked on a feature film at all, let alone been in a directing position for one. So the shift from working on shorts into working on a feature has been pretty seismic. The prep alone is just so much more because, with a short film, you're typically looking at about 10 pages. So multiply that by 9, and you still only have about 2 months to get it ready, which is normally the amount of time I would take to get ready for a short film. So just working at a quickened pace. And then also with a short film, you're usually looking at a much smaller slice of life than you are in a feature film. So considering, how the character arcs have to fluctuate and how those emotions have to, you have to consider what happened in the world 10 days ago because we saw that scene earlier, as opposed to in a short when it's usually over just the course of 1 or 2 days. In this feature, we have to keep track of a much larger timeline, and to keep the actors feeling like they are in that moment, we have to just keep track of those things a lot more closely. The feeling of being here in person is already magical, so the chance to share that with people on a much grander scale, similarly to, it's more work, but it's also more people, which is more chances to, collaborate with interesting people and make new relationships, and a chance to broadcast this process and what we're doing together to a much larger audience. And so we're glad you're here.
I don't have anything else to add to that, but to say I'm coloring this in because it's something that I think our crew would appreciate to see when they come into our office or when, I don't know. But I'll give the message to y'all as well.
You can follow us at The Neon Movie, which you probably already are, which is how you're seeing us. But you can also follow at grnlightprod or jjwillis.film.
Or Lucas Booth Films.
You're doing great.